mean this in any disparaging way to the person who came up with it, but they were just trying to help, and it was the worst help I could possibly get at the time. I always thought the dynamic between me and Dustin was that we were different. That's what I liked about it. We were really different. He's like 8 feet tall and a redneck and just a mess. And I'm, handsome. And no. But we came back to the curtain, and the crowd reactions were getting a little less for the Brotherhood. Just a little less. We had a really hot run for a minute. And the chief brand officer of WWE said, "Why don't you paint your face like your brother?" And she was only making a suggestion, but someone's face just... And there was nothing I could do at that point. That's what he saw. And then we went through all this I went to creative services, and creative services doesn't work with a lot of gimmicks. The last ones, they haven't done many in many years. I think the last thing they did was Seth's gear. And they came up with all these great designs, and I looked like Quicksilver from the comics, and I thought, yeah, it's going to be badass, right?
Yeah.
And they just kept narrowing them down more and more, and it's just like, I was getting more and more. It was gold and silver, at least it's silver, and then all of a sudden, it was just like mini dust, like diet gold dust. And they gave me a mask that Sandra Gray made, and I love Sandra. She still makes my tights. Thank God she didn't do a good job on the mask, because it looked like I was wearing a condom on my head. I wore it in front of the boss, and he agreed it did not look good. But then he hit me with the worst thing you could ever tell me. He said, you should shave your head like your brother. And my soul left with all that hair. And that's where we were.